let's stay on immigration for a moment if we can. Anyone else want to say a word? I see a woman straight in front of me. Yes, thank you. Let's get a mic. We'll get you a mic. Just let her have it.
Hello. Senator Sanders, thank you for coming to South Texas. My name is Gabby Zabaleta, and I would like to ask the Democratic Party to take the narrative of immigration and to stand for us. Because we are workers, we're good people, and if they do not take the narrative and start writing immigration reform, the Republicans are going to continue to call us names and berate us, and that's not fair. So please tell the Democratic Party to stand up and also take some of the risk along with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I mean, I am, as it happens, I am an independent, the longest serving independent in congressional history. But I caucus with the Democrats, and I'm part of the Democratic leadership. I will convey your feelings to the leadership. But I'll tell you, there is, let me just say a word on this one, and maybe Kendall, the new chair of the Democratic Party here, has spoken about it. It is no great secret that 40, 50 years ago, if you went out on the street in Texas or Vermont and you said to people, which political party represents the working class of America, no matter what their views are, so well, it's the Democratic Party. Who represents the wealthy and the powerful? Oh, it's the Republican Party. But the Democratic Party, many decades ago, had the brilliant idea that they would start accepting corporate money. And over the years, while they were strong on issues like women's rights and civil rights and gay rights and the environment, they in many ways turned their backs on working families. And all over this country, people are looking at the Democrats and they say, we don't believe a word you say anymore. You talk, but you don't deliver. And then they vote, maybe they'll throw the dice and say, I'm going to vote for a Trump. What I am trying to do is two things. We are trying to bring about fundamental reform of the Democratic Party. And right now, the Democratic Party, it is no great secret, is a top-down party controlled by billionaires and controlled by these consultants who live in another world. They don't know a clue what's going on. And our job is to force open. You know, the Democratic Party is not supposed to be a private club. And we got to break open that door and come marching in as working people, as young people, people of color, and say, you know what, this party belongs to us, not just billionaires. All right, look. I want to again thank everybody for coming out, and I appreciate Danny's point that we probably would have had twice as many people here tonight if people weren't afraid. And I hate the idea of people in this country being afraid to express their views in Congress, being afraid to walk the streets of McAllen. That is not what this country is about. But we have gone. Let me just conclude by saying this. Again, these are tough times. These are the most difficult times in my lifetime, and I'm older than most of you. All right? So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. These are tough times. But despair is not an option. That is what they want us to do. All right? If we stand together, look, you know, the American people are decent people. They care about each other. The vast majority are not greedy people who want it all. Go around Texas. People think that health care is a human right. People think the minimum wage should be raised. People think we get billionaire money out of campaigns. That's what most people think. Our job is to stand together right now. It's to take over the Democratic Party. It's to take on the greed of the billionaire class. It's to create a country of compassion and, dare I say, of love. rather than one of greed. And I hate you because you came from a different country or you're a different religion. That is not what this country is supposed to be about. We're going to turn it around. Thank you all very much.